Jada Emperor checking in. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be your Venus in Gemini retrograde predictions. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's dive straight into it. What do we need to know for Venus in Gemini? Retrograde predictions. What can we expect during this retrograde? What's going on? What do we need to know? I did see the Chariot card as I was pre-shuffling. That could signify moving on emotionally or just straight up travel or relocation. But what do we need to know for Venus and Gemini? This is strictly for Venus and Gemini. Please check your placements. Venus and Gemini retrograde predictions. I think the retrograde starts on March 1st. So, doing that spiritual work in the real world, he's on a podium. He's on a riser. He's on a, whatever this is. Could even be a desk or like a totem or a pole or a podium. My bad. A podium, yeah. I mean, he has a significant job. He's above the others. So this could be you doing the work, the spiritual work. Now, Venus represents love, money, finances, beauty, harmony, relationships, love, sex, and all that stuff. The first card out was the Devil card. So expect that Devil being the Capricorn energy. Wealth, so manifestation around money, or you manifested a lot of money, or the devil is watching your pockets, literally, or the devil is in your pockets. You know how they say the devil's in the details. The devil is in your pockets, specifically with this devil and this 10 of Pentacles. All right, now this is what you can expect during the retrograde, right? Gourmet chef. So Venus and Gemini, it's been a slow process, or it's a slow cooker. Your money has slowly been building up, or what's the wheel of fortune? Okay, so it's a process for you, or you got that long money, or money is going to be coming in a toxic way. There won't be any work-life balance. It'll just be strictly just money. Now, this is get it by any means necessary type of energy with that devil power. So someone is power hungry, so you can't get enough of this power. Venus and Gemini, what else? Victory. You're on a winning streak. This is giving someone who's a workaholic, or someone who's about money, power, and respect, change. What is the change? What do we need to know about change? What change is coming? Luxury. So having that balance to know when to relax, know when to let up, know when to take it easy, know when to self-love, self-care. Dive into those emotions. The journalist. Success. The day trader. So it says continue doing what you're doing. I don't see anything happening wrong during the retrograde for Venus and Gemini. Everything seems to be going smooth. If you're in a relationship, continue it. If you're working, continue to work. But you will have success on your day-to-day life during the retrograde starting March 1st. I think it lasts for about 40 days. Don't quote me, but pleasure. Also around drinks, that's the advice. Peace. No longer fighting or putting down the swords. The kindergarten teacher, aka Princess of this, and then the Death card. So what's coming to an end? What's coming to an end during this retrograde? That's what I really want to know. Looks like something's going to come to an end, and it may take the whole retrograde and then even the end of the retrograde for you to want to let it go. What's coming to an end, though? What's coming to it? Venus and Gemini. What do we need to know? What's coming to an end during this retrograde? Everything is going to seem normal up until the very end, and as the retrograde ends, something's going to be closed out with it. Yeah, the Queen of Cups keeps showing this. So your feelings, you're going to get over your feelings. Oh, okay, the Empress, you're going to get over dealing with the Libra, or you're going to get over that baby mom, baby dad drama. Finally letting something go. Venus and Gemini, okay, crazy turnaround. Specifically if you have a Venus and Gemini. I'm not talking about sun signs. This is Venus and Gemini. Someone who's determined, someone who's ready to let go of something. The High Priestess. So you've been dealing with a ending, or you've been contemplating letting something go for a while, and you're finally getting the courage to let it go at the end of the retrograde. The end of a relationship, the end of an imbalance, the end of hanging on to a sex-based connection. Just the ending of something in general. I don't know. It could be anything, but you were guided by your spiritual guides or your higher self to let this go a while ago, but it's been a long time coming for you. Could even be a job, a toxic way of making money, or I don't know. Venus and Gemini. That's for you, though. What do we need to know dealing with each sign? I'm going to pull a card dealing with each sign. Now, specifically, Venus and Gemini during the retrograde predictions. What do we need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? All the way from Aries to Pisces. What do we need to know? Venus and Gemini. Retrograde predictions. What do we need to know? Please and thank you. Bear with me as I continue to shuffle, okay? Now, if this resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like. If you want me to pick up on your energy for the next reading, go ahead and comment. Let me know that you're there in the comments. That way I can read your comment and just see who you are, and I can acknowledge you on the next reading. What do we need to know for Venus and Gemini? Venus and Gemini placements dealing with each sign during the retrograde. What are the predictions between each sign? Venus and Gemini dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Please and thank you. There goes that Chariot card showing itself once again, Cancer energy. I told you, you're going to be moving on from something. You expect to move on from something. It may take the whole retrograde, but you will come up out of this on top. Let's go ahead and pull it. If you're going to be dealing with an Aries, emotional fulfillment. If you're dealing with a Taurus, expect to go out for drinks, have fun, celebration. Now, if you're dealing with a Gemini, it's going to be a slow cooker. They want to invite you out or just let it cook. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they got a toxic hold on you. Something that's holding you back, or a toxic addiction, maybe even. Venus and Gemini, you know what's up. The devil. If you're dealing with the Leo, expect bad news, disappointment. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they are tied down. They don't have any energy to give you. They're oppressed. They feel like they don't have a lot. If you're going to be dealing with the Libra, expect good luck, fortune. Expect to grab the wheel. Expect to explore. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, they're going to be focused on you, maybe even watching you. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want to control you. Follow my lead. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, do what's best for everybody. Are they for the team or for the streets? And if you're dealing with an Aquarius, justice. They're going to be going through karmic. If you're dealing with Pisces during this retrograde, they're going to be thinking about you, all in their head about you. Can't stop thinking about you. Can't let this go. A lot of thinking and no action from Pisces. Venus and Gemini. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. The polar bear. Solitude, friendship, strength, and resilience. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This has been the Venus predictions for Venus and Gemini. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.